So I'm doing a spread, and I don't even know y'all can hear me, but I was listening to some readers, and they were saying how a masculine would get out. So it's like when he was in the jail and he was preparing for what was going to happen when he got out. So now that he's out, he's testing this karmic feminine. He's trying to see, like, now that he's aware of what she was doing, he wants to see it for himself. And that's what it was saying. So before he went away, like when they first started, like maybe 4 months ago, anyways, he said that the only reason why he stuck around is because he wanted to watch it and see. That's how he saw how Divine Feminine moved. But that was in a 5D. He said he has to see it in a 3D so that he can know for a fact. Like, it's just how he operates. And he says that now that so he's moving normally, but he's not the same as he was like before. Because I feel like y'all know when I'm just over explaining stuff. But oh my goodness, what was I saying? So this karmic female doesn't know that this masculine knows, because he's acting the same as before he, had a break. Because I think it was like 3 months he was gone. So that 3 months gave that all of that stuff she did to him to wear off. And with the help of Divine Feminine never letting go of him, it helped the process of him. Like, so within that month he was aware of stuff. And then in the second month, he was trying to figure stuff out. And within that third month, because he knew he was getting out, he needed Divine Feminine to disconnect from him so that he could make his plan so that when he gets out, nobody knows nothing. So now that he's out, you have to stop watching his page. He's in the process of maybe like another 3 months or whatever. So what you do in that meantime is you prepare for this. Like, everything you manifested from him is going to happen. So you have to be prepared. Like, you should have been preparing while he was away, but you didn't know for sure what was going on. But it's like you need to make up your mind to know now. Like, it's not like the advice that he's giving you is really advice that he should be taking for himself. But he said before he do that, he got to make sure all of his ducks are in a row. And then he's going to come to you. But when he comes to you, he has to move really, really slow. And he's prepared for all of the... But also Divine Feminine has to show personality. Like, everything that y'all talked about is finally happening. So you can't be afraid, because that's how you got into this situation to where you lost him to the karmic feminine. But he knows that that's not who he needs to be with. No matter how good she looks and stuff, he still wants Divine Feminine. So, and even if Divine Feminine is not in order, he's going to help you get it in order. So, because he saw how hard you tried, and he sees everything that you're doing. Like, even the fact that you have your kids enrolled in school, and now you probably in that time away from your kids, he see potential in you is what I'm trying to say. And he gonna help you because he sees that you've been trying to help yourself. It's just that he didn't know because you weren't showing the signs, sweetie. He said, I'm looking for the signs and you're not showing them to me, and the whole time you got everything that I need. So he said the only reason why he did that was to see. But because the karmic feminine was pretending to be Divine Feminine, it makes sense. It's like I know this isn't right, but why am I okay with it? Because he was under a spell, and Divine Feminine, gullible and naive and all that stuff like that. But this masculine opened her eyes to make her realize, like, these people don't care about you. You don't gotta impress them. And not only for yourself, but for your kids. And he said all this other uplifting stuff, but so this karmic feminine thinks that she's hurting Divine Feminine because she knows Divine Feminine is watching, because she has to keep her eye on the masculine to see if the signs are there, because people can flodge and fake and distract and all this other stuff. So this karmic clique, they're putting things back into motion. They're saying because he was gone, this is just a break, because you look like you still want this nigga because you showing signs of just in the third, blah blah blah. But it's not about that. It's about following your intuition, and the fact of when we were resting, not having too much to deal with, that's when you guys got tested. I mean, judgment was happening, and everything that you did is the consequence of, or whatever. My bad. Of my kids. But, I forgot what I was saying. But okay, so I pulled some cards, and this is what they were saying, so I figured that I should record it. It says, things are not what they seem. This masculine is out. He's with this karmic feminine. You thought that because he was in jail and doing all this other stuff that he was going to leave her as soon as he got out. He can't do that right now. Like, he said that before, but this time it's because he can't. Like, he's in control this time, though. Like, before... Okay, they said it was. And then whatever you need because of who you are, stop dumbing yourself down. A friendship, trust the process. Single and ready to mingle. It says single and ready to mingle, but this masculine is putting you in the friend zone, but he's talking about you. He wants you to be in a relationship with him as a friend and know that he's trying to get to know you so that when he's ready to ask you to be his girlfriend, he'll know how to handle you. So when y'all are friends, this is your opportunity to open up to each other and just show personally, just, you know, and then you never know. That's just gonna let him see, like, okay, yeah, this the one for me type stuff. Like, y'all finally gonna figure out which way to go. He gonna realize, like, he not alone. He say, like, he different himself, but it's just that he wasn't able to find what he was looking for in these females. So he was just saying, like, okay, but he not realizing that these females was finessing him and probably, I don't know, but yeah, that's all.